Good morning, good morning, do 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 do. Good morning to you. Good morning. Welcome to a daily dose of joy. Today we're going to use the Whoopsie Daisy story as a habit, a dosing our brain habit. We're leveraging neuroscience to optimize the positive neurotransmitters in our brain, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins, so that we're bumping up our baseline. So our default state becomes one of ease and vibrancy, joy, peace. It's a good time. And these are just fun lifetime habits. Our culture reflects that positive brain states have these types of behaviors and habits in their life. Telling stories, being able to laugh at yourself, being able to find the humor or the light side of inconvenience or discomfort is a real skill. And so we are practicing it together, and I've got a doozy for you. All right, here from Puppy Town. I'm going to be able to make a Marley and Me movie by the time we're done. So this time we had very exciting. Bane is sleeping in my bedroom, in my bed for the first time. Cuddles. It's wonderful. It's so lovely. But then he kind of gets a second wind, and he's like, all right, time to get up and play with toys and chew on things. So a couple of toys up there, I'm prepared. We can do this. And it's going great, he's not trying to grab shoes or anything else to chew on. He's just chewing on his toys. And then I hear this rumble, rumble, rumble under my bed. And he's crawled under my bed to explore. Comes out. I hear this click, 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 click. He has found pepper spray and set it off in my bedroom and hit his face. He has set off pepper spray in his face and in my bedroom. A red chili pepper type spray everywhere. And I'm like, no! And I realize I smell and I start coughing, and I'm like, ah! And I'm like, okay, get us out of here, evacuate. I'm like, puppy. And he's just, so I'm trying to guide a blind dog down the stairs. Distressed blind dog down the stairs. And we get down the stairs, and then he starts rubbing his face all over everything. He's like a lawnmower. His butt's up, his face is down, and he's just trying to rub this off. And oh my Lord, I had to put on a KN95 mask and goggles to go back up and clean up the mess. And how the real whoopsie is how he found this thing. It was between the bed frame and the mattress, put there years ago and kind of forgotten about. And he found it. Somehow it must have been sticking out on the bottom, and he got it out, and it just, oh my God. What can I say in the middle of the night? I'm like, whoopsie daisy, life with a puppy. Who would have thunk? The puppy set off the pepper spray. Luckily, he was fine after not very long. He passed out, looked like a sleeping angel, but he was having demonic gas. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, okay. So then, we try it again the next night. I'm like, hey, that was just an aberration. It goes really well. But we cuddle up in the morning, and he's like a giant heat machine. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is so sweet. But I've got on a down vest because we're having snows here in Atlanta. It's cold. Just for a little extra warmth. Because we had been up. It was morning, but we were just having a little more cuddle. And then I had one arm under him. And I'm like, oh, this is too hot. So I'm trying to take the vest off. And I've got one arm under him. I'm trying to get my arm out of the vest, and it gets stuck behind me. And then he's moving, and so it's pulling the vest this way. I'm pinned under myself and under him. I just started laughing. I'm like, whoopsie daisy. I didn't see this coming. And he's heavy. He's getting a very big puppy. It's like, and it's of course, as soon as I start laughing, he just flips around and starts licking my face. I'm all pissed. And just like, whoopsie daisy. Luckily, I, put some yoga moves in there and quickly recovered, but it was pretty funny for a minute. It was just like, whoopsie daisy, what do you do? What do you do? So, I hope that those whoopsie daisy stories will inspire you to find some of the humor. And I mean, they are gold jewels in your crown. Like in the moment with the maze, there was some laughter for me, so my brain was pretty well dosed. But by the time we got downstairs and he was doing the rubbing, I had my camera out and was like filming for friends and family. Like, it was just a tale to be told. And especially once he was okay, right? And I knew he'd be okay. I mean, red chili peppers are uncomfortable, but they are not dangerous. And so, yeah, sweet boy. Yeah, he bounced back pretty quick. And once he did, the laughter totally ensued. It was great. And then I have this funny story to tell about the crazy dog that it's like he could be a bomb search and rescue dog. Like how he found this thing and shot it off in the bed, detonated it in the bedroom. Oh, Lord. Anyway, just even if it's retroactively, like thinking of something that was uncomfortable or caused you to feel impatient or irritated, and see, was there something in it? Some way of looking at it from a different angle or a different lens, or just even the language that you use to describe it, that can often be a way to crack it open, crack the mind open to seeing it from a more relaxed place. Like the thing about detonating the pepper spray, just using that language, how can you retell that story to yourself? And then if you can retell it to yourself and find a laugh, then retell it to friends. Start wiring in that capacity. And I hope today's stories help inspire that reaching for the lightness and the humor and being in control of the narrative of our life, right? It's a very empowering feeling. All right, let's take 2 solidarity breaths. May today surprise and delight us. And I'll see y'all tomorrow morning.